everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Karen and I'm a newer Raid Shadow Legends player. We decided to participate in the Fabian Fusion as a new player, and it has been a stressful last few weeks, but super exciting, motivating, and fun. Because of the fusion, I feel like it pushed me forward in a lot of progression, and we've gone so far with my account since the start of the fusion. In my last video, we were talking about how I just needed a few more planes for my gear enhancement event. That way I can skip out on the Fire Knight. I do not have a team built out for Fire Knight, so it is going to be a huge silver sync. It's going to be a huge brew, XP, ascension, all types of different resources to get that team built out. But what I do have built out is a spider team, and we did that real recently, right before the event started. I've already finished the spider tournament in my eyes. The only reward that's left is the 4-star chicken, and of course if I want to get higher than 3rd place in this event. Do I care to be in 1st place? Not necessarily. I don't think that's worth my energy, but if I make it up there, I make it up there. I wanted to show you guys my spider team. We pulled Frankenstein. I call him Frankenstein, but you know what I mean. I ended up using a feast on him. Super uber excited. Don't know if it was a mistake, but he has helped me quite a bit. Even helped me progress in the Doom Tower a bit more. Still have to fine tune his gear a little bit. I just used what I had. Personally, I am waiting on having enough silver, finding a new speed set boot with main stat speed to switch this out. If I can do this and get these 2 HP pieces on him, he is going to be absolutely juiced. Right now, I have an accuracy chest piece on him, which I don't really think is too necessary in the content that I'm using him in for Spider and Doom Tower. His purpose is more so for his shield, and of course his AoE big old damage is pretty darn nice, which is based off of his HP. So if I can get this HP main stat chest piece on him, that'll give him a nice little boost plus more defense once I actually get that leveled up on both pieces. But right now we're stuck with what we got because I don't have a speed boot main stat speed to throw on. I don't want him to lose out on too much speed, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Next up, of course, I have my Allison there. She is my main damage dealer for now. Still waiting on another cruel piece to replace these boots. It would be nice to swap out her weapon and her glove as well, since they're not entirely all that great and only sitting at 4 stars. We also have Miss Rector Drath up in here for her fantastic revives, perfect veil, and heals. Then we have a Soulbound Bower in there to decrease the turn meter of the boss. I don't really have her built out too well. We have her at around 137 accuracy and 178 speed. I'm still feeling kind of iffy on her. I don't really know if I chose to gear her up enough to do the trick. Can't really tell the difference with her decreased turn meter. We have a little bit of a mix match outfit going on for her, but I just try to choose pieces with more speed and accuracy, and that's about it. The last person on our spider team is Miss Reliquary Tender. Try to make her as fast as possible with some survivability. One day I do want to switch out her accuracy chest piece. I think this is a little unnecessary with the spider. In my opinion, I don't think she's gonna really hit that decrease attack debuff for 2 turns too often, and we're using her more so for the continuous heal and the revives. I can jump right into Spider Den. Now it says that my best time on this was at 2 minutes and 39 seconds with 84 turns. Most of my runs go to 3:30 to 4:30. It's quite a bit slower. I don't know what happened with that run to make it super speedy, but I just want to show you guys while we yap away and talk more about the fusion, my account, my progress. Current thought process right now, I am leaning towards farming more spider, even though I have the Bjorn from it, for the sole reason of there is a ×2 event going on right now for Undead Horde accessory pieces, which would help me out with my Bad Owl and with Fabian. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he's an Undead Horde. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, silly me. But for the crab pieces, we could sell that for silver and turn that around and finish up on the gear enhancement event, since we only have around a day to finish that event. If I decide on that, we will have to use more more of my gems. I have around 1900 gems still. We didn't go through too much of that stash during the fusion event. I think we spent around 400 to 500 gems for energy refills during the fusion so far. It would have been a lot more if the CVC wasn't around, and if I didn't have any energy available in the clan shop, I would have been in deep trouble. That alone helped me get over 1,000 energy alongside with my daily logins, giving me more energy, around another 1,000. So that's helped me out quite a bit. But if I end up spending a little bit more gems to farm the spider, even though we're like done with it, quote unquote, I won't have to participate in the Fire Night tournament, which I really don't think I'm in any position to make an entire team at the moment. I don't have any more brews. We don't have silver. I don't have gear pieces that I can just plop onto these new characters, let alone ascend them and book them out. For my spider team here, I spent a lot of blue bucks booking out Reliquary Tender, Soulbound Bower, and my Frankenstein. To me, it just makes more sense to continue farming the spider and get like 3 birds with 1 stone type of thing. Getting more accessories that I need, selling the ones that I don't need to get more silver to be able to finish the gear enhancement event. It's only 1,000 more points, so I think it's pretty achievable. See, look at here, we're already up at 4 minutes and around 130 some turns, and it's not even dead yet. I'm having a hard time killing the baby spiders in time before the boss consumes it to heal itself. I was thinking either my miscreated monster needs to do more damage, period, which means more HP, or getting Alice a lot speedier. Right now, my Alice isn't all that fast. If only I could get her up there in terms of speed, she might be able to continuously nuke down the baby spiders before the mama spider heals up. With my current build on Alice, she only has 148 speed. I'm pretty sure she is the slowest one out of my entire spider team, unfortunately. Soulbound Bower is at 178, while Miscreated Monster is at 168, Reliquary is at 193, and my Rector Drath is at 184. Oh man, maybe I went a little too overkill on Reliquary and gave her all the good stuff. Why is she so fast? She's still sitting at 4-star. Yes, it probably would have been smarter to use the feast on my Reliquary instead of Frankenstein bringing a 3-star all the way up to a 6-star right off the rip. But I had already gotten her 4-star without even thinking about the feast. At that point in time, I'm like, hey, Frankenstein is already a 4-star. So is Reliquary. Prioritize my Frankenstein a bit more. Yes, Reliquary would be fantastic in Doom Tower secret rooms where you have to get all rare teams. Bigger, stronger shield. Everybody else lives a lot longer. Like, look at the crazy shield that he has. And I don't even have all that much health on him anywho. When I eventually get to switch off to his life pieces, it'll be much, much better. Just waiting on a speed boot with main stat speed. I honestly just don't understand why it's taking me so long versus my best time. Because the best time I had with Spider is with this team, this exact team. So I'm not too sure like what's going on. I even try to play around with the team programming in game, making sure, hey, Rector Drath or Reliquary, they need to revive ASAP. Having Soulbound Bower use her skill to decrease the boss's turn meter all the time and prioritize that skill. Having Frankenstein prioritize his shield to make sure everybody stays up. And Alice using her A2 whenever it is up. However, how I set it up ended up making my runs take even longer. So I don't know what the heck I'm doing wrong. At this point in time, the AI in game is much, much smarter than me. So I just ended up taking off my directions for the characters and let her go a lot faster than what I had set up. I can move it a little bit here because you guys can't even see Soulbound Bower all the way on the left. I forget that you can move it in and zoom into the bosses while we're fighting. I think my real issue is my Alice being a tad bit too slow and not being able to kill the spiders in time, and she just ends up healing a lot. My team really doesn't die except for Soulbound Bower. I'm surprised they're attacking my Reliquary. Usually all the baby spiders just stack on top of Soulbound Bower. Poor girl, man, she's always getting attacked. But see, it's nice and easy when Alice gets a chance to just wipe out the entire spiderling. She's the only one that has the potential to wipe them all out. My Soulbound Bower does 0 damage. I just prioritize accuracy and speed on her. Frankenstein, he does the big ol' AoE 20, but it doesn't hit hard enough to bring down the baby spiders. Speaking of which, my tag team arena has gone so much better as of late because we have 3 level 60 characters. Bad L, Frankenstein, and my Alice, and I split them all into different teams. Man, it is so much nicer. This one's not bad. I mean, it has resistance as a main stat, but speed as a substat, so I want to keep that, see what it rolls into. We shall see. I haven't tried spiders past stage 10. Folks were telling me stage 10 is the second best if you can't do stage 20, and that is very, very far away from where I am. So I didn't want to waste the energy to attempt to get higher stages. If it's taking me that long to complete stage 10, I don't think there's any way in heck I'm gonna be able to do stage 20. Stage 10 spider is quite easy. It just takes a really long time for my team to bring her down. If I can remedy the issue of not being able to clear these spiderlings fast enough, then it'll be much, much easier. We won't have to deal with the main spider healing so much then. If you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we are extremely close to our first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Check out my other YouTube channel where I focus more on MMOs, adventure, and survival games. And of course, consider downloading Raid Shadow Legends with my link down below, getting yourself 2 free epic champions right off the rip, Zargala after the tutorial, and Ugo at level 15. This will allow you to use one of 2 promo codes for a legendary character, Monkey King for Wukong, and Supreme 6 for Supreme Gallic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!